guys, welcome back to the channel. What I've been doing this week a little differently is going for walks in the evening, like every evening. Not the regular 20-minute walks that the wife and I were doing after dinner, but proper evening walks for about an hour. So I'm trying to complete about 10,000 steps. It starts in the morning. I walk to the gym. And by the way, I'm really enjoying the gym routine as well, like I mentioned in my last video, where I have a routine set up. And I walk to the gym in the morning because that takes about 15 minutes for me to get there. So the to and fro, like in total, half an hour of walking gives me about 3,500 to around 4,000 steps in the morning itself. So that's great. I start off with a good amount of calories burned by doing that. Working out at the gym and walking together, I think I burn about around 300 calories. And then in the evening, doing a 1 hour walk, which comes to about 4.5 to 5 kilometers, completes my 10,000 steps. Also helps get me really tired and makes me want to go to bed early as well. So it just supports the routine that I have. I'm in bed by around 9:30, and by 10:30 it's lights out. I can't keep my eyes open beyond 10:30 anymore. This week, in fact, today being a Friday, we tried out a Kashmiri rice roti for the first time, which our gardener very kindly got for us. It's homemade. He had it made at home, and he brought a few for us, and we had that with breakfast. It's something that people make at home more than they get to eat outside, I guess. Our gardener, he had planted some seeds for tomatoes and chilies, dhania and all that stuff. And we had our first chili sprout in the garden.
Oh, it's drizzling. Where? Oh, damn.
Big guy.
Yeah. That is so cool. क्या मस्त है यार.
And इस वाले में भी आ रहा है छोटे छोटे. It's like very tiny, but it will come soon.
Yeah. Beauty.
Pluck this chili.
That was very exciting to see, and we plucked it. I ate it, and my wife wasn't happy about it that I did it without her because I was hungry in the morning, and I made a lovely chili toast with it. Well, it was a chili cheese sandwich, and it was great. I mean, yeah, the chili was like any ordinary chili, but knowing that it grew in your garden, was a special feeling. There's also a very small and cute Loki that is growing as well. The creepers have extended all the way across the fence, and that looks really great. So we're excited for that to grow as well, and to be able to eat that in the future at some point is exciting. And of course, this entire season we've had a lot of mangoes, as you would have seen in my previous vlogs. But of late, what we've been enjoying the most is the totapuri mangoes. When you peel them and you slice them and have them, it is just amazing. I love the texture of it, the chewiness of it, the fleshiness. And it's not as sweet as some of the other mangoes that we've had. On the work front, I started working on a new template this week on Framer, and that will probably take another week or so for me to continue doing. I subscribe to the Codex Plus plan, which gives me a good number of tokens and usage for 1 month. So I'm going to be testing it out. And this helps because it now helps me to push out templates faster than I would have had to do manually. Like the previous template that I was working on, that took a long time. So what I plan to do is that this 1 month, I've taken the Codex Plus and I canceled the subscription already because I didn't want to renew it. I thought I'll use a Cloud Design next month and see how that compares, and then decide which one I want to continue using. So when I went to cancel the Codex plan, well, it has a retention offer that, instead of canceling, do you want to use it for another month for free? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I get another month worth of Codex free when this current plan of mine expires. So that's great. I'll have 2 months of Codex, one free month, and in that free month I can use Claude. So I'll have two AIs working side by side for me, and it'll give me a good hands-on experience and compare both of them side by side as to which one I want to continue using, or maybe I'll use both if they are good at doing different things. So I'm excited to continue using this, and obviously I'll show you what the updates are on the site and on Framer. Also, while cleaning out my desk one day, I found my old iPhone 6. This guy, which I had bought way back in I think 2018, 2017, 2018. I had bought this, and I used it for about 3 or 4 years until it became very slow and the battery was dying a little too fast. And then I bought the iPhone 11. I bought the iPhone 11 in 2020. I saw a few reels online and a few videos where they were converting their old iPhones into iPods, and I thought that was a great idea to have a standalone music player that you can keep separate from your phone. So I was trying to do that, but I don't know how to do it on this device because this is such an old phone now that it doesn't even have the latest iOS. It's stuck on iOS 13, I think. And the iPod app that simulates an iPod on your iPhone, that requires iOS 16 at least. This has iOS 13, so I can't use that on this. But what I've done is I've deleted all the apps. It only has like the stock apps that came with it, so I've put them all into these folders, and I've kept only the ones that I think I will use over here. So I've got the camera, I've got a calendar, I've got the clock, and I've got Spotify. My music player is basically going to be Spotify, and I've downloaded all my playlists on the device. The main thing is the battery of this is not that great. So the Wi-Fi is going to be off on it. I don't intend on using it as a phone. I just have to connect it to my earphones or connect it to the car. Like when we are going on a trip or something, and I don't have to plug in my main phone to it. I can just plug in this and use the maps on it, use the music on it. So I thought that's pretty cool. I can use this as my media device. The iPhone 6 also kind of feels like an antique phone for some reason because of the camera, right? It's like a vintage camera on on an iPhone. I've taken a lot of good photos on it. Obviously, I mean, I love taking photos with any camera you give me. I'm interested to do more photography with it just to, add some texture and make my feed look a little interesting because photography kind of has layers and dimensions into how you can express yourself with it. You don't necessarily have to have the best camera to get great pictures. Old cameras and vintage camera systems, even cameras from old phones, they add that kind of a texture and a look to it that just adds some more flavor to your feed. And I like that because of late whenever I've been editing my photos as well, I like to go and look at some film presets and add grain to it, fade it a bit. An old camera like the iPhone 6 naturally takes photos that look that way. So it really excites me when I can experiment and get creative with a camera like that. I'm also trying to do something different each week with these videos. As of now, I am trying to experiment and do different formats, try and talk to you guys, try not talking to you guys and seeing what sticks. We enjoy following creators who have format to look forward to every week. I know I follow certain creators who do that because I enjoy their content and how they do it, but me personally, I don't think I can make such videos, and that's not what I want to do. I think I'm going to mix it up. I'm not going to fully focus on this journey to 90 kilos going forward. Yes, there will be an update on it every now and then so that you guys know where I'm at in my journey and I keep myself accountable that way too. But I want to talk more about things. I want to do different kinds of vlogs. I would like you to help me out with that and tell me what is it from me that you'd like to see more of. Please feel free to let me know what you think of these vlogs and what I can do to make them better. And if there are any suggestions from you on what videos I can make, then please let me know that as well. That's it from me, and this has been a good week, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next week, in the next video. So until then, please do subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on Instagram and have a wonderful week ahead. And I'll see you in the next one.